This was one of my most bittersweet landings, coming home after my last flight as a member of my flying club.
Runway's made. Now we'll just fold it off. Oconto traffic, Cherokee 15601, back taxiing 29 Oconto.
This flight was my third and final leg of my commercial solo cross-country flight. After picking my way around storms in Michigan's Upper Peninsula and northern Wisconsin, this last flight was expected to be generally clear skies and smooth air. This was a welcome forecast, as it would make for a relatively easy end to my longest day of flying to date. After fueling the plane, I filed my instrument flight plan, started the engine, and taxied to the runway.
We'll go mixture full rich. Oconto traffic, Cherokee 15601, taking off 29 will be a southbound departure, Oconto. Alright. Takeoff power is set and achieved. Airspeed's already rising. EGTs are climbing. Fuel flow sufficient. Temperatures and pressures are green. There's 65. A little more right rudder at 75. Pitch for 90 till we're clear of the trees. That was close. Oconto traffic, Cherokee 15601 is the departure light 29 turning out to the south, Oconto.
After a few minor difficulties with radio reception, I was finally able to get in touch with Green Bay Approach to pick up my IFR clearance.
Green Bay, November 15601.
15601 Green Bay.
Hey, we're about 5 south of Oconto. We have an IFR flight plan to Waukesha on file, ready to copy.
The 15601 squawk 2607.
2607, Cherokee 601.
The 15601 radar contact 6 miles southwest of the O'Connell Airport, cleared to Waukesha via direct, maintain 6000.
Cleared to Waukesha via direct, climb, maintain 6000, Cherokee 15601, thank you. Good.
As I settled into cruise, I set the autopilot and enjoyed the smooth air. The quiet radios gave me a chance to ponder my time in the flying club. I thought of my goals that I had accomplished, the places I had been, and the people that I had met. And I imagined my future flights and what they might look like. My thoughts were eventually cut off, however, as the radio cracked to life and brought my focus back to the task at hand.
The 15601 contact, Milwaukee approach 127.37,
Milwaukee on 2737, Cherokee 15601, good day. Milwaukee approach, good afternoon, Cherokee 15601, level 6000.
Cherokee 15601, Milwaukee approach, Oshkosh, altimeter 30, cushion 2984.
2984, Cherokee 601.
IWAS information may be obtained on the flight service frequency 122.65. Advised on initial contact, you have ATIS information Victor. Foxtrot Tower information Victor, time 2145 Zulu, weather, wind 290 at 8, gust 16, visibility 10, sky condition 7000, scattered. Temperature 28, dew point 11, altimeter 2986. Visual approach and use.
November 133 Charlie Romeo, Milwaukee, departure, ident, climb and maintain 13,000.
122.65, advised on initial contact, yeah, ABS information Victor.
Every pilot, whether it's their first lesson or their last flight, has at some point pretended to be an airline captain making a PA announcement to the cabin. After a long day of flying and checking another box in my commercial training, this just felt like the right thing to do.
And from the flight deck, about 15 minutes away from Waukesha Airport. About 85 degrees outside, mostly sunny skies, and a cool breeze out of the west. Should be on the ground here in about 15 minutes at the gate in about 20.
6169, descend and maintain 8,000.
Point, we're going to turn the seatbelt sign on. Seatbelt sign on, request to stay in your seats, and
PDM 8 Delta Bravo, clear visual approach to Boygan Airport, report cancellation IFR. This frequency in the air or on the ground, change to advisory frequency approach.
Okay, 8 Delta Bravo, cancel with you now.
PDM 8 Delta Bravo, IFR cancellation received, no travel observed between you and the airport, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, good day.
I will see you, 8 Delta Bravo.
Dakota 601, contact Milwaukee, approach 126.5, good day.
126.5, Cherokee 601, good day.
Wisconsin 6169, descend and maintain 4,000.
I don't know that frequency, but okay.
Initial contact, yeah, ABS information Victor.
Milwaukee, good afternoon, Cherokee 15601, level 6000 with Victor.
15601 Milwaukee, approach altimeter 2985, expect the visual approach on my 28 at Waukesha.
2985 will expect visual 28 at Waukesha, Cherokee 15601.
The GPS in my plane allows me to program a vertical navigation, or VNAV, profile. I tell the GPS where I want to be at a certain altitude and how quickly I'd like to descend. The GPS calculates my speed and tells me when I should start my descent to achieve my desired altitude at my selected location. On a day like today with good visibility, I usually try to be 1,000 feet above the ground 2 miles before I reach my destination. This allows me to enter the traffic pattern at the proper altitude.
Alright, we're approaching our VNAV profile. Hopefully it'll give us lower sooner.
If I was flying under visual flight rules, the GPS would tell me when I should start my descent, which I could do without anybody's permission. But on this flight, I was on an instrument flight plan, which means I was not allowed to descend until instructed to do so by ATC. For IFR flights, I use the VNAV profile as a guideline for when to ask ATC for permission to descend if they haven't already told me to do so. On this day, ATC was on their A-game and gave me about as perfect a descent timing as possible.
Let's see if they give us lower in the next like 10 seconds. 9, 8.
South 1219, Milwaukee departure order contact, proceed direct Greece, climb maintain 13,000.
4, 2, 1.
Cherokee 601, descend Pop discretion, maintain 3,000, advise airport inside.
Descend, maintain 3,000, and we will advise Cherokee 601. Wow. That was awesome. Right at our VNAV profile.
This is the perfect chance to thank all of the controllers in southeastern Wisconsin for the excellent work that they do every day.
And Milwaukee approach Cherokee 15601, we have Waukesha on site.
15601, clear to visual approach on my 28.
Clear visual approach 28, Cherokee 601. Let's go ahead and turn all our lights on.
Clear 601, contact tower 123.7, good day.
Over to tower, Cherokee 601, we'll see you. Waukesha Tower, good afternoon, Cherokee 15601, visual 28.
Cherokee 15601, Waukesha Tower, good afternoon, right base, runway 28, cleared to land.
Right base with 28, we're cleared to land, Cherokee 15601. Okay, we'll maneuver for a right base. Autopilot's coming off, we're going to hand fly.
As I configured the plane and maneuvered for the runway, I glanced to my left and saw the Capitol Drive Airport out the window.
Hello, Capital.
This served as the final reminder that I was about to make my last landing as a member of the flying club. I knew the future held a return to Capitol, temporarily renting again, before hopefully obtaining my goal of sole ownership in my own plane. But I quickly pushed that thought out of my mind and focused on making my last landing in the club the best landing that I could.
Waukesha Tower, this Whiskey is now current altimeter 2986.
We're under 115. That's 10. Pitch for 100. Flaps 25, pitch for 95, or 90 rather. We're still high, we're at pattern altitude on the base.
Wind 290 at 7, gust 15.
290 at 7, gust 15. We'll probably just leave 25 degrees. That's right down the runway, we can go full. That's fine. Pitching for 85. Okay, we're locked on at 85. I see a 28. Bird's high, no factor. 80 over the numbers. Runway's made. Now we'll just hold it off. Flaps up. Bravo.
Cherokee 601, if able, left turn Bravo there, and remain this frequency. Where you parked?
Left on Bravo, and we're going to Southeast Hangars.
Cherokee 601, taxi to parking via Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, cross 18 at Alpha.
Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, cross 18 at Alpha, and we'll stay with you, Cherokee 601. Thanks.
I lingered just a little bit as I taxied back to the hangar. I fueled the plane, wiped the bugs off the wings, washed the windows, tidied the seatbelts, and locked the hangar doors, just as I had done so many times before. My share of the club sold within a few weeks, and I quickly found myself back at the Capitol Drive Airport, reacquainting myself with November 90614 Whiskey, the first plane that I had ever flown. It was a welcome return to my roots, and led to a unique opportunity to achieve my goal of owning my own plane. Those videos are coming soon, but until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Badger Pilot.